Hey gang, welcome back. This is going to be your first tutorial. What we're going to go ahead and do is set up a file and I'm going to show you how to mask. You're going to submit your masked project. Okay, so go ahead and click on Photoshop to have that open. If you don't see your tool panel right here, click on Window. Make sure there's a little check beside it. Okay, so what I've done before y'all got here is I went on the internet and I typed in something I'm passionate about. Maybe it's football, so I typed in football player. I found an image of a football player, maybe this guy right here. Okay. One thing you want to remember is when you're looking for photos on the internet, and I'm going to start reiterating this, you got to go to Tools, Size, Large. We always want large images. Okay, so I click on this one. It looks pretty good. I'm going to control click, Save Image As. Now, when you save image, you're going to click over here on the left. If you don't see this pane and it looks like this right here, click this, Save Work As. I'm going to, in the 2B, so I'm going to go to Save Work here, 2B, to my Downloads folder. I'm just going to type in football player. Save. I got two pictures. I'm going to call this one 2. Save. All right, there's that image. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to click on Photoshop. Now, see this thing changed to Photoshop. I'm going to go File, Open. I'm going to go Football Player 2. Okay, I'm going to quickly iterate or show you what masking is. So I'm going to unlock it, click the mask button, and since I have black as the button, if I go like this, I get rid of the image. But if I hit X and I paint with white, you can see the image comes back. And if your colors are two different colors here, you can always hit D on they'll change to black and white, and X will toggle in between both. But for right now, let's go ahead and select A. I notice that my bracket's going around this. I'm going to go to Edit, Fill, Foreground Color. And the image completely goes away. So I'm going to hit Command D. Command D is in dog. Command D. And I'm going to click on my brushes here and see if I have any kind of interesting brush. Not really having a lot of interesting brushes. So what I've done is I got a gear right here. Click on that gear. Again, I'm up here. Click on this little thing right here. Click on the gear. And I'm going to load in some brushes. So this works. Go to Load Brushes. And on your desktop, you'll see project folders for project. Pull that out, you would see it says for Mr. Bush, but there's Adobe brushes in here. Click on the first one. Don't double click, just click once. Hold down Shift, click Open. Now, when I go to my brushes down here, I have all kinds of brushes that have been added. So I'm going to go to this smudge mark right here, and you see how big it is. I'm going to scroll the brush down into size, make it bigger. Now, if I want to make it bigger and I want to control it more, I can always hover over here somewhere where the black arrow will change. That subset menu closes, and while I have the brush tool selected, I can click the right square bracket. Okay, now since black took it away, I'm going to click the white tool and bring it back just one time. Okay, notice the image is coming back. All right, now I'm going to hit Command Z to undo because I noticed that when I did that, it didn't come back completely. So this time when I click, I'm going to click at the same spot and don't move my mouse. I'm just going to kind of same spot, click a couple of times, don't even move your mouse. Now if I click and move my mouse a couple of times, you can see that it starts coming back. Okay. Now what you've learned in the very beginning right here is how to make a very interesting cutout. I could put a layer underneath here, and this is a higher level thing. Click solid color, maybe give it green for inlay. And there I'm starting already to learn how to mask, and but that's not what we're getting to today. So you've learned how to do this. That's kind of cool. I want you to save this as a JPEG. So go to File, Save As. This menu might not see it. Again, click this. We want to save the work here. Go to our 2B folder, or your period, really. Remember that's your period. And I'm going to change the format to JPEG. I'm going to say project 1 underscore of 2. Okay, say saved. Always drag your quality to high. You know, you don't want to start, there it is. So there's our JPEG. If we double click on our 2B folder, there's our project 1 of 2. All right, so now I'm going to go to File, Revert. There's back, and now we're going to go again, unlock the lock, click on the mask button, which is down here, and I'm going to change my brush out to just something normal. Okay, and with this, I'm going to paint with white. Nothing's happening, but if I hit X, hit X, I'm painting with black, and it's going away. Now I'm going to hit Command plus. I'm going to hold down my space bar, and with my right and left square brackets, I can make my brush. I want you to take your time and go around this whole image, painting it. Now, if you get close, like that, you can hit X on the keyboard and paint with white and bring it back. Okay? But I want you to take your time, and this is the second part of the project. You're going to make this a transparent file. So what we're going to do is use the brush, paint with black to take away the background. Okay? Finish all of this. This is all checkered going around here, okay? Then I want you to, once that's done, and I'm just going to do this real quickly. Imagine I had went around this thing perfectly, okay? Here's my image. Okay. Now, here. Okay, now I go to File, Save As, Export, Export as Ping. And then you're going to save again to save work here, 2B. We're going to call this one project 2 of 2. Now, in my 2B folder, I have 2 projects. I have this ping file here that's transparent, and the other one. You're going to submit those to the submission box on Edmodo, okay? All right, signing off.